Happiness, happiness. Each one of us, we are struggling to be happy. You go for you to every day to work because you want to get some money to be happy. Maybe you have bought a property, or maybe still you get a wife or an husband, or you get married because you want to be happy. But at the end of the day, we realize things doesn't work the way we expect. Maybe you have money, but you are not happy. You have an husband or you have a wife, and then you are not happy even. Or sometimes you have a lot of property, but you are not happy. Why? Because we do not find happiness. We create happiness. You don't find happiness in a wife or in an husband or in a property or in money, but you create happiness in yourself. And that's the ultimate desire which each one of us, we are looking for. And how do we lose this happiness in our lives? We lose happiness in our lives when we have the expectation gap. The moment the expectation gap is bigger than the reality outside there, for sure, we cannot find happiness. And how do we get this expectation gap? The moment our imagination is higher than what we can do. Many times we imagine so many things. We start building castles in the air. Maybe you imagine to have a car by the end of the year. You imagine to get married by the end of the year, or to marry by the end of the year. You imagine you are going to have a very prosperous business, and then it doesn't work out. And the moment you can't match the imagination you are having and then the reality, how you are supposed to live, for sure, you get depressed. You lose hope, and at the end of the day, then you lose whatever you want. You are imagining about a big business, a lot of money, a good family, and then things doesn't work. For sure, you lose hope. And then the social gap, which is between your friends and how you are supposed to live. My dear brother, my dear sister, you don't live in this world because of your friends. Many times you have friends who doesn't help you. And the moment you compare yourself with others or what they have done, and then you want to do like them, for sure, you are not going to find that happiness. Why? Because it's as if you are competing with other people. You are trying to fit in their shoes. And then you are not like your brother or your sister, focusing on the progress of others, and at the same time trying to compare yourself with others is going to make you lose hope and even direction. Remember, we are looking at the inner peace, whereby you might not be having a lot of money, but you are contented, you are happy. Maybe your friends are not walking or dancing your tune, but still you are contented with whatever you are doing. And then the third one is the past experience. Most of us, we are trying to live the past. You don't want to detach yourself with the bitter past. You are holding still in what happened in the past. You lost your job and you are still complaining. You were employed in a very good business, but still you are not in the same business. But still you are complaining. At the same time, maybe you had a very good friend, a good husband, a good wife. You are no longer together, but still you are complaining. You cannot live in the past experience. Let it go. Now focus on what is present, and then you project what you want in the future. Make yourself happy. Don't wait for anyone to make you happy. Your husband is not going to make you happy. Your wife is not going to make you happy. Your children, they are not going to make you happy. The money you are having, you might be having plenty, but still you are not happy. The sorrow or what is surrounding yourself, the people around you should not disturb your peace, your inner peace. You need to avoid bad people. It doesn't matter what relationship they are to you. It doesn't matter whether it's your husband, your wife, or maybe your father, your mother, your children. Let them not distract what you are, the inner peace. Always make yourself happy. You are the holder of your happiness. And nobody is going to be like you. Remember, you are so unique. Your destiny is unique. And every moment you are trying to move around and you are trying to do other things, remember, you need to make yourself happy. Believe in yourself trust in your abilities. Sometimes you don't believe in yourself, then it means you are projecting. And the moment you are projecting, then you are not living in accord to your capabilities. Always have faith in your journey. You have a peculiar journey, which is so unique. Cannot be compared with the journeys of other people. Believe in your journey and have faith in it. Your potentials, and your potentials are limitless. Remember, you cannot exhaust all what God has given you. And always ensure that you become the reality of what you have been dreaming for. Each one of us, we dream, and then we are projecting our life. Always strive for that. Affirm yourself with positivity and let nothing hold you back from reaching your full potential. Remember, there is something you are aiming at in this world, and you cannot achieve it the moment you are so bitter, or maybe you don't have that happiness. Always stay happy. Remember, days are counted. We are not in this world forever. The more days are moving, and the more we get a new day, remember, the more we near our death. So my dear brother and sister, life is not popularity context. Some people, they want to become popular. They want to be known everywhere. Life is not a popularity context whereby you want to be known everywhere. No. Know what makes you angry. Know what makes you uncomfortable. Know what makes you bitter, what makes you depressed, and what makes you hopeless, so that you can avoid all those negativities, and then you'll be so positive about yourself. Think of the minority, not majority. Think about minority. You are not in a wave whereby you do what majority of people do, or what people think is the best, or what amuses people. No. Just think as a minority, not as a majority. Like knowing life is short, live it fully today. Each day at a time. Treat yourself well. Love yourself. Try to do what makes you comfortable, what makes you happy. And remember, don't do what is only personal. No. Look at the morality. Look at the good, the bigger good, and then you hold fast to that. Remember, what you are fighting for now is not to require might not be requiring a real fighting, which might maybe aim at having a bigger crown. Remember, you might be fighting for something now, which is not important, but the moment you focus on what is important, then you get the real price of what you are struggling for. And what are we longing for in this world? Happiness, happiness, happiness. Make yourself happy.